Hey, welcome to AI Late to Class. Tonight we're looking at a new breakthrough in AI technology, and it's a big deal for image and video editing, machine learning tools, and creator workflows. Meta just released SAM3 Segment Anything Model 3. It's the fastest, most accurate computer vision segmentation model so far. So rotoscoping in programs like After Effects or Photoshop is over. In this episode, I'll be showing the image segment and 3D segment in ComfyUI, and I'll be doing the video segment on the Meta website. I'll also be going through the installs and samples that I've done myself, so keep watching. On the SAM3 website, you can see how it highlights around the items that you want, and it can cut them out of the video or image that you want. In this example, you're just text prompting the flower and it's picking out the flowers in the video. Over here, you can drag a box around the item and that way it selects it. On this one, you've got your points, you've got positive and negative points. Here's another example of that. You can just click the negative and add more points to get more accuracy. Here's some benchmarks here if you want to know how it does against Gemini 2.5. However, we've got Gemini 3 now and there's no data on that. This here is showcasing what the APIs will be used for in phones accessing SAM3. On the website, you've got the try button there and you've also got one here. I'll be using this later on to show the video segmentation feature. Next, we've got the SAM3D model. I will be showing you how to get this installed in ComfyUI, but this is showing the features that it's capable of. Just another sample to show you how accurate you can get with your prompting. Here's our SAM3 workflow in ComfyUI. Upload our image, comes down here to the SAM3 segmentation node. Over here it goes over to loading the model, and you'll need this Hugging Face token. I'll show you how to get that soon. Now, looking at our threshold, if things aren't working out, if we're not getting a clean mask here, we can push our threshold up. This is where we write in our text prompt. In this case, I just wrote person, and this where it's got -1, you can see that means for all people in the image itself if there's more than one. If you want to be particular, like 2 or 3 people, just write that number in there. And I added in this mask enhancer here so that we can blur it. You can just get this and put it in Photoshop, which I'll show you later on, and change things through there. But for now, we'll just play with these settings just to show you what they do. So here, turn this to 1. So here it is before the blur. Now a blur of 1 is quite good, and a blur of 2 is a little bit too much, a little bit too fuzzy. Underneath this mask offset, you can do negative numbers here to shrink the mask or positive numbers to grow the mask. So that's with it shrunken a little bit. The smooth property here grows the mask a tiny bit but gets rid of that jaggedness of it. This workflow is exporting out as a transparent PNG, but if you're a good Photoshop user and you want to be a little bit more precise, that's why you'd export this mask. So you can come over here and go save image, and that'll save your mask. And I'll just go into Photoshop to show you what we can do with that. In Photoshop now, I've uploaded this image and I've uploaded the mask image. Now, if you don't have Photoshop, you can use Photopea. First thing we need to do is go up here and go select all, then come over here and go copy. Now we go back to the original image, come over here to channels, and then go down here, and then you can paste that in there. Control click the person, and that puts a box around them. Then come over to layers, and then you've got this new layer mask. Click that, and there you go. There's your person already cut out. You can now use your feather in here, or you can go further by using your tools to really focus in on the hair and other problem areas. The next workflow I got here is one using points, and we've got multiple people in this image. So we'll just press run and let it come to this bit here. And now we've got to go through and click the things that we want. So left click dots on the people that we want to click, and if we right click we can put all these red dots on the things that we don't want. If you make a mistake, you can right click on any dot and remove it. I've got a better result this time, but if we zoom in we can still see these bits here, so we're going to have to put some more green dots on there. We've got a segment on the people we wanted. Now how do we install this? Go up to this manager here, go to custom nodes, type in SAM3 at the top, and you'll have 4 different nodes here. The one that we're using right now is this one here, by PZ Nodes. Now, I did try these other ones here. This is the most common one to use, this TBG, and this one here that just says SAM3. These ones here didn't work for me. They might work for you, but didn't work for me. But either way, they still do the same thing. So I use this one here and it worked. For the model for this, you'll need a Hugging Face account. Come over here and there'll be a message here like if you want this, you've got to apply for it. I can see these files in that and I can download them. On your one they might be grayed out, so you just have to apply. It generally happens within 10-15 minutes of applying and then you get access to them. And I download all of these ones in here and I'll show you which folder to put that in. Now have all those files in a folder called SAM3, which is in your models folder, which is in your ComfyUI. So you'll also need a token from Hugging Face to get this going. So on the main page, come over here and go to settings, and then you've got tokens. In tokens, you want to be able to create a new token, and you just type a name. It could be anything. Come right to the bottom and go create token. Then you'll come up with a box and you can just copy that. Back in the workflow, paste your token in here. For the model path, I found the best way was to just leave it blank and then it goes off to try and download the models and notices that you already have it there, and that seems to work. But if that doesn't work for you, you can type the full directory name of your model path. Going to the Meta SAM3 website, click on Try the Playground, click on Try It, and you've got these options here. We've just done the create image cutouts in ComfyUI, but we're going to use this platform to do the create video cutouts. Before we do, we'll go down and have a look at the templates. So here's some things what we can use the SAM3 for: blur faces, pixelate screens, re-put green screens back in and use that. We can display objects on the wall. This one's desaturate a background, or use it for any sort of change of background really. So I'll upload my video and we'll try some effects. This is just the first frame and it has done a good job, but it's got this other person as well, so we might have to allocate to make it sure it just chooses this person. So this time I just said person with sunglasses and it hasn't got this guy there. So now let's do search entire video. It's doing a pretty good job of that. Now we've got this guy here. We'll go into continue to effects. Color fill. Just color. We've got some settings here. So you can see there's a few things you can change on this. And the good thing is it's in real time. And then you can share to export this out as a video. I don't know how long they've got this for free. I tried getting the ComfyUI video one working. I couldn't get it working, but it'll probably be a few days and the problems will be fixed. And then we won't have to use this platform. Down below we can change our background. This blue one seems a little bit strong. That's probably a bit more like it. Next I'm going to try these 3D scenes. I'm just going to try one of these samples. With this one we just click the object we want to select and you get this item down the bottom here. Just go next and then next. Then click generate 3D. And here's our object here that we can move around. This last one here is the same but just with bodies instead. We'll go through this and then I'll show you how we can do that in ComfyUI. I'm going to choose this one because of the complexity of that background. Generate all people. And here's our result. We can use video screen capture to record this guy moving around if we want to use it into a video of some sort. Here's my ComfyUI workflow for the same sort of thing. Now we've got two images here. We've got the original image and we've got the one with the alpha channel. We need both images to do that. So we load our alpha one there and we have them in the same folder. I'll show you that in a minute. And here's our output of our person. It seems to come out upside down. If we're using this, we can just transform the video so we can make it the right way around. So how to install this? Come up to Manager, go to Custom Nodes Manager, and in this top here, you type in SAM3 like before. Now it's this one here, 3 body. Now I tried installing this through the manager and it installed, but it didn't really work. So I had to go and do this manually. So click on this and it'll take you to the website. Come over here, go copy and then go into the custom nodes and git clone it into the custom nodes folder. When installing manually, look at the requirements.txt file, and there's a lot of things here with a lot of different version numbers. So what I do is go in here, type pip list, and I sort of have a look what I haven't got, and then I go into the text document and I delete everything else and just leave the ones I haven't got, because I don't like overriding version numbers. Otherwise other things in your ComfyUI will stop working. Now go up the top, copy that, go back into your Anaconda window, CD, change to that, and now type pip install -requirements.txt. The next step will be to download the SAM3D model. Now, once again, you'll have to sign up and agree to the contract to download this model and wait maybe 10 to 20 minutes to get it. It'll be in files and versions. On mine, I can see it. It's all these, and you need this assets folder because there's another model inside that as well. Put these models inside the models folder inside ComfyUI. And you need to click up here and copy that, because you're going to need that when you go back in here, and then this here is where you paste that. Now this assets folder, click on that, same thing, copy that, go back into here, and down here for the MHR, that's where you're pasting that. If that's not working, you can go get another Hugging Face token and leave this area blank, and hopefully it'll download when you click run. Now when working with your images, you need to go into your custom nodes and the ComfyUI SAM3D body node. Right inside there's an assets folder. Put your image with your transparent background in there, call it mask, in this case mask standing, and your original one standing. So therefore when you load them in, when I've loaded that one in there, it knows that the other one is associated with it. So a few more things got added to this node during the making of this video. I've just clicked them on. We've got now an FBX exporter, which is probably the best thing. So I've got our person there, and you can move them around and they're not upside down anymore. But if we click inside here, you can click an arm or something, and you can use this rotation there. So I'll have this workflow in the comments as well. There's not a lot of features for this node yet, but I'm sure that will come. At least you can go back into your old workflows and you can use the SAM3 segment node in replace of some of your segment 2 or segment 1 versions. Anyway, like, subscribe, watch all my old videos, and we'll see you in the next one.